She's at home with my wife.
Let's go find them.
Wait! I don't know if I wish to sell.
But you said I might buy her back.
I don't know if 5 gold pieces...
Are you wishing more money?
Money is always...
Sit here, I'll fetch more.
Wait! 5 gold pieces. With 5 gold pieces, I could buy baking supplies for a year. I could buy a new thatched roof and a chimney.
But can you buy yourself a child?
Who are you?
When first I appear, I seem delirious. But when explained, I am nothing serious.
I don't...
Can you buy yourself a child?
I don't understand.
How badly do you wish a child? 5 gold pieces? 10? 20?
I never thought to put a price on it.
Hey,
give me back my money!
The money isn't what's important. What's important is that your wish be honored.
Hey, get back your debt! Give me...
Hello!
What are you doing here?
I see you have the red cape.
Yes, I have the cape and the cow.
You have the cape.
What have you done with the cow?
She ran away before I reached home. I've been looking for her all night.
I knew I should have entrusted you with her.
She may have just as easily run from you.
But she didn't!
But she might have!
But she
But she
didn't!
might have!
The cow is gone. Get it back! Get it back!
We were just going to do that. Here, we have...
Don't do that, fool! I don't want to touch that. Have you no sense? My sweetness calls. Buy tomorrow's billet. Deliver the items, or you'll wish you never thought to have a child.
I don't like that woman.
Sorry I lost the cow.
I shouldn't have yelled. No, please, go back to the village. I will make things right. We can go back to our lives with no more witches and hungry little girls and dim-witted boys. Go!
Brother, Father and I had wondered where you had gone.
I've been looking all night for her.
Her?
The beautiful one I danced the evening with.
Where did she go?
Disappeared like the fine morning mist.
She was lovely?
The loveliest.
I am not certain of that. I must confess. I too have found a lovely maiden. She lives here in the woods.
The woods.
Yes, in the top of a tall tower that has no doors or stairs.
Where?
Due east 2 leagues, just beyond the mossy knoll.
And how do you manage a visit?
I stand beneath her tower and say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me. And she lowers the longest, most beautiful head of hair, yellow as corn, which I climb to her.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel. What kind of name is that? You jest, I've never heard of such a thing.
I speak the truth. She is as true as your maiden. A maiden running from a prince. None would run from us.
Yet one has. Did I abuse her, show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. Life and becoming, and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Agony, far more painful than yours, when you know she would go with you, if there only were doors.
Agony, oh, the torture they teach.
What's as intriguing,
or half as fatiguing as what's out of reach? Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming as I'm handsome, and heir to a throne?
you are everything maidens could wish for.
Then why no?
Do I know?
The girl must be mad.
You know nothing of madness. climbing her hair, and to see her up there while you're nearing her, all the while hearing her.
Agony is real, though it's different for each. Always 10 steps behind,
Always 10 feet below,
and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to
Each one more handsome than the other. Get the hair.
Excuse me, young woman. Have you encountered a boy with carrot top hair and a sunny, though occasionally vague disposition, answering to the name of Jack?
Not the one partial to the cow.
He's the one.
Have you seen the cow?
No, but I don't wish to ever again. Children can be very queer about their animals. You take care with your children.
I have no children.
That's okay too.
Yes, well, I've not seen your son today.
I hope he hasn't gone back up that beanstalk. Put what your head I say. Jack! Jack!
Looking for your cow.
Where did you find her? Hello?
What are you doing?
I am here to make amends.
I want your status, old man.
I am here to see your wishes honored.
You've caused enough trouble. Keep out of my path.
There are no witches to encounter. Rapunzel, Rapunzel! Let down your hair to me!
Is that you, my prince?
Yes. Oh, excuse me for this. You do take plenty of spills, don't you?
Oh, hello. It's these slippers. They're not well suited for these surroundings. They're not much suited for dancing either.
I'd say those slippers are as pure as gold.
Yes, they are all you could wish for in beauty.
What I wouldn't give for just one.
One's not likely to do you much good.
Yes, well, was the ball just as wonderful as last evening?
Oh, it's still a nice ball.
And
They have far too much food.
the prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
If you knew who I really was.
Oh, who?
I'm afraid I was rude.
Oh, how?
Now I'm being pursued.
Yes, and
And I'm not in the mood.
the prince must have really taken a liking to you.
I don't know the first thing about castles or ball gowns or princesses.
Oh, nonsense! Every girl dreams.
Look, sir, look! Yes, there she is! Move, move, move!
I have to run.
Wait! I need your shoe.
Stop that!
I need the shoe to have a child.
And I need it to get out of here.
No.
Where did she go?
Who?
Don't play the fool with me.
Oh, you mean the beautiful maiden in the ball gown? She went in that direction. I was trying to hold it here for you.
I can capture my own damsel. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Where did he go?
Who?
The prince, of course.
Oh, the prince. He went in that direction, but you'll never reach them.
What happened that mama with the cow had molested us?
Cow?
Wait! Let me compare this hair report to your hair!
I thought you were returning home. I've had no luck.
I see you have the cow.
Yes, we have 2 of the 4.
3.
2.
3. Compare this to your corn.
Where did you find it?
I pulled it from the maiden in a tower.
3!
And I almost had the fourth, but she got away.
We have an entire day left to locate it. Surely we can find it by then.
We? You mean you'll allow me to stay?
Well, perhaps it'll take 2 of us to get the child after all.
You've changed. You're daring. You're different in the woods. More sure. More sharing. You're getting us through the woods. If you could see, you're not the man who started, and much more open-hearted than I knew you to be.
It takes 2. I thought 1 was enough. It's not true. It takes 2 of us. You came through. When the journey was rough, it took you. It takes 2 of us. It takes care. It takes patience and fear and despair to change. Though you swear to change, you can tell if you do. It takes 2.
You've changed, you're thriving, there's something about the woods, not just surviving, you're blossoming in the woods. At home, I'd fear we'd stay the same forever, and then out here, you're passionate, charming, considerate, clever.
Takes 1 to begin, but that once you've begun, it takes 2 of you, it's no fun. But what needs to be done, you can do. When there's 2 of you, my dear, it's because I'm becoming aware of us as a pair of us, each accepting a share of what's there. We've changed,
We're strangers. I'm meeting you in the woods.
who minds what dangers.
I know we'll get past the wars. And once we're past, let's hope the changes last. Beyond woods, beyond witches and slippers and hoods. Just the 2 of us beyond lies. Safe at home with our beautiful prize. Just a few of us. It takes trust. It takes just a bit more and we're done.
You want 4, we had none, we've got 3. We need 1, it takes 2.
Stop that head! Oh, Providence! My milky white! And the arms! And my head!
Look what this hat just dropped into my hand!
Golden egg? I've never seen a golden egg.
You see, I promised you more than the 5 gold pieces I gave you, sir.
5 gold pieces.
Now I'll be taking my cow.
5 gold pieces.
I didn't take, you gave!
You took the 5 gold pieces?
Well, an old man!
I'm taking my cow.
I didn't say you could have it, I said you might!
You would take money before a child?
Milky White is dead.
2!
Wanting a ball is not wanting a prince.
You may be better than Bob, but it still isn't there.
The ball.
So near, so far. So near, so
The
far.
prince.
The greatest of prizes cannot be found at the end of the thorniest path.
2 minutes gone, 2 minutes gone.
Midnight's gone, and the exhausted baker's wife buried the dead Milky White.
You have to go in the village and search for another cow.
And what do you propose I use to purchase this cow?
Here, tell him it's magic.
Magic? No person with a brain larger than this is going to exchange a cow for a bean.
Fine, then steal it.
Steal it? Just 2 nights ago, you were accusing me of exercising deceit in order to secure the cow.
Fine, then don't steal it, and resign yourself to a childless life.
I think it's best you go for the cow. Besides, I've met a maiden here these previous eves with golden slippers, and I think tonight I might succeed in winning one of her shoes.
Fine. Fine, that is simply fine.
Unfortunately for Rapunzel, the witch discovered her affections for the prince before he could spirit her away.
What did I clearly say? Children must listen.
No, no, please.
What were you not to do? Children must see.
No.
And learn. Why do you not obey? Children should listen. What have I been to you? What will you have me be? Handsome like these. Oh, but I am old, I am ugly, I embarrass you. You are ashamed of me. Oh, you are ashamed. You don't understand. I was not pumpy enough.
I am no longer a giant. I wish to see the world.
Would you know myself there in the world? Someone has to shoot from the moon. Stay with me. Princes wait there in the woods. Princes, yes, but fools and humans too. Stay at home, I am home. Go out there, to love you more than I. What out there that I cannot supply? Stay with me, the world is dark and wide. Stay, my child, while you can be a child. Gave you protection, yet you disobeyed me. Why didn't you tell me you had a visitor? I will not share you, but I will show you a world you've never seen.
When is a white cow?
I don't know. Leave me alone.
Haven't I left you alone long enough?
Your questions make no sense, old man. Go away.
In need of another cow.
What a beautiful cake.
Stay away from my cake, or I'll slice it into 1,000 bits.
I don't want it. I was just admiring it.
My granny made it for me from a wolf that attacked us, and I got to skin the animal. And best of all, she gave me this beautiful knife for protection.
Well, look what I have. A hen that lays golden eggs.
I don't believe that egg came from that hen. Where did you get that egg?
I stole it from the kingdom of the giant, up there. And if you think that this is something, you should see the harp that the giant has. It plays the most beautiful tunes without your ever having to touch it.
Ha ha ha. Of course it does. don't you go up to the kingdom right now, bring it back to me and show me.
I could.
You cannot!
I could.
You cannot if you're a liar!
I'm not a liar. I could get that harp. You'll see.
After having cast out Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise. And as he leapt from the tower, thorns into which he fell pierced his eyes and blinded him. As for Cinderella, she returned from her final night at the festival.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares, knowing this time I'd run from him. He spread pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares, but I thought, well, he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. You think, what do you want? You think, make a decision. Why not stay and be caught? You think, well, it's a thought. What would be his response? But then what if he knew who you were when you know that you're not what he thinks that he wants? And then what if you were what a prince would envision? Although how can you know who you are till you know what you want, what you don't? So then which do you pick? Where you're safe out of sight and yourself, but where everything's wrong? Or where everything's right, but you know that you'll never belong? And whichever you pick, do it quick, cause you're starting to stick to the steps of the palace. It's your first big decision. The choice isn't easy to make. To arrive at a ball is exciting and all what's there though it's scary. And it's fun to deceive when you know you can leave, but you have to be weary. There's a lot that's at stake, and you've stalled long enough cause you're still standing stuck on the steps. Better run along home and avoid the collision. Even though they don't care, you'll be better off there where there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. So you cry on your shoes, let them out of the blue, and without any lie, you know what your decision is, which is not to decide. You'll just leave him a clue, for example, a shoe, and then see what he'll do. Now it's he and not you who is stuck with the shoe, in the goo, in a stew, and you've learned something too, something you never knew. On the steps of the palace. No, just hear me out.
We have nothing to discuss. You have attacked me once before.
I did not attack you, I attacked your shoe, I need it. Here's the magic bean in exchange for it.
Magic bean? Nonsense.
No, don't do that.
I have already given up one shoe this evening. My feet cannot bear to give up another.
But I need that shoe to have a child.
That makes no sense.
Does it make sense that you're running from a prince?
Stop!
Here, take my shoes. You run faster. Thank you.
Who was that woman?
I do not know, sir.
Mine will cost you your life.
I've done nothing.
I have the cow!
The slipper! We have 4.
I'll give it to the prince, and we'll search again tomorrow for the man who will fit this shoe.
No, it's mine. I don't care. It cost me my life.
Give her the slipper and all will be well.
What was that? What was that noise? Sir, just above the lightning in the far-off kingdom. How dare you go on without me? My apologies, sir. I thought that... Enough of what you thought. I had devised a ruse and had the entire staircase made with pitch. And when she ran down, remained the maiden's slipper. Brilliant. I thought so. It did create quite a mess for the other guest left. And sir, I succeeded in obtaining the other slipper.
Give them this slipper, and all will be well.
Who are you, old man?
When first I appeared,
Do as he says. He's obviously a spirit of some sort, and we only need one. Yes.
There's a dead giant in my backyard. I heard Jack calling down the beanstalk for his axe, and when he reached the bottom, he took it and began hacking down the stalk. Suddenly, with the crash, the beanstalk fell, but there was no Jack. For all I know, he's been crushed by the ogre.
Worry will do you no good. If he's safe, then he's safe. If he's been crushed, well, There's not much any of us can do about that now, is there? We must be off. I need my rest before tomorrow's search is to commence.
Does anyone care if giants have fallen from the sky?
With all the objects?
Yes.
That cow doesn't look as white as milk to me.
Oh, she is. She is.
This cow is covered with flour.
We had the cow's white as milk. Honestly, we did.
Then where is she?
She's dead.
We thought you'd prefer a live cow.
Of course I prefer a live cow. So bring me the dead cow and bring it back to life.
You can do that?
No!
Ugh.
There you are. I've been worried sick.
Mother, look, the most beautiful heart.
You've stolen too much. You could have been killed cutting down the plants.
She's too heavy.
What's going on?
What?
Milky White! Now I have two friends, a cow and a heart.
Wait! Feed the objects to the cow.
What?
You heard me. Feed them to the cow. Kill this.
I'll do it. She'll only milk for me. Squeeze, pal.
Wrong ingredients. Make it a child.
No, you wait one moment. We did exactly as you instructed. One that cow was as white as milk.
Yes.
Two, the cape was as red as blood.
Yes.
And three, the slipper.
Yes.
And four, I compared the hair to this ear of corn.
I pulled it from a maiden in a tower and...
What? What were you doing there?
I was passing by.
I touched that hair. Don't you understand? I cannot have touched the ingredients.
No.
The corn! The corn!
What?
The soaking hair of the corn! Pull it from the ear and feed it to the cow! Quickly!
So better work, old man, before the last stroke of midnight, or your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Son?
Yes, meet your father.
What? Could that be you? I thought you died in a baking accident.
I didn't want to run away from your son.
I don't understand.
It's working.
She's milking.
We gave you everything you wanted.
When can we expect a child?
What's wrong?
What's happening?
Son!
Father!
Son!
Father! Father!
Oh.
He's dead!
shoe.
Have you no other daughters?
To which the woman replied,
No. Only a stunted kitten wench which his late wife left behind. But she is much too dirty. She cannot show herself.
I insist.
and when Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is the true bride!
I wanted a son.
Much to the dismay of Cinderella's stepmother and her two daughters, he took Cinderella on his horse and rode off. As for Rapunzel, she lived... She lived impoverished in the desert and bore twins, until the day her prince, wandering aimlessly, heard a voice so familiar he went towards it. And Rapunzel, overjoyed at seeing him, fell into his arms weeping, and two of her tears wetted his eyes, and their touch restored his vision.
I'm just going to fetch you as soon as you learn your lesson.
Who are you?
Surely you remember?
Mother?
This is who I truly am. Come with me, child. We can be happy as we once were.
She will not go with
Let
you.
her speak for herself. You are the only family I know. Come with me, please. You give me no choice.
As is often the way in these tales, in exchange for her youth and beauty, the witch lost her power over others. The day the wedding with the prince was celebrated, Lucinda and Florinda attended, wishing to gain favor with Cinderella and share in her good fortune. But as they stood by the blessed couple, pigeons swooped down upon them and poked out their eyes and punished them with blindness.
I never thought I'd wed a prince.
I didn't think I'd ever find you.
I never thought I could be so happy.